What's going on, everybody? This is Crypto Tech Talk, and I'm your host, Charlie Tech. It's Friday, June the 3rd. It's about 4:23. It's raining like crazy outside, and I'm loving it. But that's not what I came here to talk to you guys about today. This is video number 5 of my brand new channel, Crypto Tech Talk, and I'm going to be glad to get this one over with. I want to do a brief overview of the blockchain technology. So, in use cases, what is the blockchain? Nothing too in-depth, but in layman's terms, you'll be able to speak conversational blockchain, if you will. So you'll have a broader understanding of it if you're just getting into all this and wanting to learn more about just what crypto is. You know, that's what people think about automatically is, oh, cryptocurrency, because it is a huge part of it, but it's not the whole part. And it's yeah, so there's so much to it, and I'm happy to bring that to you guys today. I didn't go to school for this. This is just a hobby of mine. If I can add a little value to your crypto journey, that's my aim, that's my goal. So hit that like button, smash it, destroy it. Don't hurt your device, but please help my channel out. I appreciate the support. If you like the video, don't lie. Just if you like it, you like it. If you don't, that's okay. And please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. And turn on your bell notification, because I'm already starting to do contests. Why? Because I'm not past paying you to watch these videos. JK. But there is going to be a contest, and at the end of this video, if you watch it all the way through, I know some of you guys are going to get sneaky and just slide on to the end of it, but that's okay, whatever. But if you can hang with me throughout the entire video, I'll let you know how you can win 25 bucks in Bitcoin. It's not a lot. I'm a small channel just starting. Cut me some slack, but hey, it's free money. I wanted to buy you lunch. And speaking of lunch, as we segue into the lunch portion of this little newscast / tutorial, Chipotle now accepts cryptocurrency as payment. Now, I mentioned that before in the previous video, I believe, and I didn't get a chance to go to Chipotle today. I tried to download the app that they use in Gemini and things like that, but Flexa is the system that they're using, is the company, and they are, let me find it over here, the global leader in pure digital payments. But I was looking at it, and I actually tried to download it for you guys today so I can go in and do a quick video. And I don't know if you're into that kind of thing, but I'm gonna give it a go just to, it's for the experience. I have a Coinbase card, I have a crypto.com card. I don't know. It is what it is. I guess it depends on. It's just new ways of adoption. It is the only thing I can say. So Gemini, they're able to use it right now and pay with Flexa, and then also this one. I had this app seemed very clunky to me. I tried it. I did not try these two, Gemini and AirGap, but I did try Spedin. It didn't go well. I'll just put it like that. And I'm kind of a geek. I'm not, I know how I talk, but I do know things, and pretty handy. And yeah, it was very clunky, very, very clunky. But yeah, so that's the 3 apps. It looks like. No, that's coming soon. Sorry, 2 apps: Gemini and Spedin, whatever. So they actually accept 98 currencies, BTC, Ether, and more, and much more. They take SHIB, they take Elon, they take, see, there's Shiba, and then we have Sushi, Uni, just a lot, the OGs, and Sol. Speaking of Sol, I heard they went down, but they're back up again. I think they were down for a little while. It seems like they keep having some issues there. Maybe we'll touch on that in a later date. But moving on, I just wanted to bring that up. If you stick around once again at the end of the program here today, the video. So let's hop into the blockchain technology right quick. I realize this video is a little bit longer. I'm not trying to bore you. Just keep on with me for a few more minutes. It's actually, I'm going to talk as fast as I can, and we're just going to do conversational blockchain technology. We're not going to get too deep, just a quick overview of what it is and some use cases for it. So it is a distributed ledger. A blockchain is a distributed ledger, which means that it's a ledger of information. And it actually has in each block, and we're going to use Bitcoin as an example. Bitcoin came out in 2009. Blockchain technology came out in 1991. It's been out for a while. It just wasn't used very much. It was used to timestamp digital documents, as a matter of fact, so that they couldn't be backdated. So 2009 comes around, Bitcoin comes around. In the Bitcoin blockchain, you have, in each block, you have data, you have a hash, and then you have to have the hash of the previous block. So the data would be the sender and the receiver's wallet address, and then you have the amount that's being sent. Okay? And then you have the hash of that particular block, which is the fingerprint. So it's the unique identifier. And if any information changes in that block, the hash changes as well. So it gets a brand new fingerprint, which is one way to see if it's been tampered with, right? Keep that in mind. So, and then you have the hash of the previous block before the original block that we were speaking of. Down the road, I'm going to do a video where there's more visualization, but just conversationally, you have data, you have the fingerprint, the hash, and then you have the fingerprint or hash of the previous block. That's what creates the chain. So then, moving on, you understand that anytime you change the information in one of the blocks, that the hash changes, so it creates a brand new block basically. And yes, you can tamper with these blocks, but if you say you do it in a 3-block blockchain and you mess with number 2 block, it changes the hash. Number 3 block doesn't understand what happened to block number 2, it invalidates block number 3. The Genesis block, which is block number 1, it's just sitting there doing this thing, looking at the other blocks like they're crazy. And yeah, so it can still be tampered with, but they would have to validate all the other blocks in that chain. So that's where proof of work comes in. It mitigates this. It takes 10 minutes to provide proof of work. It takes 10 minutes to calculate each block. So it slows it down. It makes it harder. Time consuming, right? So that's one way that it protects the blockchain. And then you have it being distributed to a peer-to-peer network, which is everybody that is connected to the network gets a copy of the blockchain, and they're able to see what the comings and the goings is. So so they're able to see if anything's wrong, or if all the blocks are validated or invalidated. I don't have a node set up. I can't tell you from experience. I just know that, they receive a copy. They can see what the blockchain has going on at that particular moment, and they can verify that the blockchain is in order. And then, if there is a new block that gets sent to the blockchain, to the network, then they can agree and validate, and they come to a consensus, and they are able to, let it do its thing. But so you would have to defeat like 3 different types of security, and I just thought that was cool. So that's what the blockchain is. That's what it does. That's an example of how it works. It's just a broad example. Like I said, this isn't a lecture. It's just my hobby, so it is what it is. But let's check in on some use cases for it. So there's different types of blockchains. You have the public, which is, everybody can join it, and then you have the private, where it's one company that just wants their information on that particular network safe, for safekeeping, and they control who gets in and out of there, and who connects to it. And then you have your federated blockchain, where different organizations can get a hold of it and get involved with it and vote or control it and change things. And then you have the hybrid, which you can actually change what information is, anonymous or viewable. And I'm just going to skate past all that. But yeah, that's the different types of blockchains. So you can get the idea. If you're a company and you want to protect your network, you can use blockchain technology to do that. we'll get into Ether and smart contracts and that kind of thing later on down the road. But think medical records, think e-notary, and I've heard something about collecting taxes. Not even going to touch that. But so that's basically it, guys. That's a quick overview of what the blockchain technology really is, and we used cryptocurrency to try to keep this from being too incredibly boring. But that's that. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys checking things out. Appreciate you sticking with me through the rest of this video. Now, I wanted to tell you how you can win the $25 in Bitcoin. And it's pretty easy. You just have to go through the video and and count how many times I said I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. Guys, I'm not trying to be crazy here, so I made it real easy. There's going to be a link in the description. It's a sign-up form to MailChimp. I'm using MailChimp to create an email list because eventually I want to start a blog or an email newsletter type of deal. And I'd appreciate you signing up, and if I get enough signatures, I'll start sending out a newsletter of news and updates and whatever I believe the community wants, kind of thing. So I know we're just getting started here. I'm not trying to bite off more than I can chew. That's why I'm just kind of waiting until I get a decent list. But the link will be in the description below the video, and whoever signs up first will get that $25. So if you don't mind, go ahead and like this video. Oh, that's the other thing. You got to like the video. You have to subscribe, because I can see that. And then you got to comment down below and sign up for the newsletter. That's what you need to do in order to be eligible to win the $25. Now, YouTube isn't supporting this. Disclaimer, it's only until this weekend, if you will, or until we'll say Monday. All right, so I'm on record saying that, and I'm going to use that email that you send me, that you sign up with. I'm going to use that to you agree basically to allow me to send you a newsletter whenever I get a big enough list. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate you checking out the video, and I hope you have a great night. Take care.